It's me, the author. Hello, and welcome to a very special, very retro Ask the Author Friday. Got the VHS up there. We've got Silverhawks, the Origin Story VHS over there. We got Brave Star. There's a lot of glare over that. Got the G.I. Joe figures over there. He-Man and She-Ra. The original BTC BCI DVD collection. The mural up there. Let's get started. Let's get started with a very special, very retro edition of Ask the Author Friday. Ask the Author Friday, again, this is my chance at a fireside chat with you guys and gals, and just a chance for me to get back to the fans a little bit. If you guys have any questions for future weeks of Ask the Author Friday, submit them in the comments. I'll get around to them. If you enjoy this content, subscribe. Let's get after this. Alright, what have we got here? The number one best cartoon of the 1980s. Number one is always going to be a tie. As you'll see in a minute, we're talking about the storytelling and the actual episodes themselves, not necessarily the theme music. Although the theme songs to these were quite outstanding. We are talking about 130 episodes of He-Man and about 93 episodes of She-Ra that were both great. A cumulative 223 episodes. Now, were all episodes as great as the others? Absolutely not. There were many classics. There were quite a few sleepers. Never Bring a Circus to Eternia or Etheria. Overall, the first two cartoons I ever watched, and to this day, probably my favorites. Favorite cartoon theme songs. Ooh. This is tough. Even the worst of cartoons got the best of theme songs. Brave Star and Silverhawks are definitely in my top 5 alongside the likes of, for instance, Mask or at the time, Jace and the Wheeled Warriors was a good theme song. I digress. Even the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a great theme song, probably worthy of the top 5, and it was just one of those that I only watched for the theme song opening credits and then found something better to do. Okay, just a second, I gotta pause this thing. A cartoon that deserves a reboot And we are talking about a worthy reboot. We're talking about like Mike Young Productions, He-Man, or the Thundercats from, I think, the early 2010s. Maybe it was like 2009. But I think it was I think it was like more like 2010. Yeah, we're talking about a cartoon reboot that treats its source material with respect. We are not talking about Thundercats Roar. We're not talking about Netflix She-Ra. We're not talking about Revelations. Actually treats the Masters of the Universe franchise with a great deal of respect versus the anime watered down He-Man cartoon that they are doing right now. Again, Brave Star deserves a reboot that is traditional. It's a traditional reboot. It treats source material with respect. He deserves it. What classic piece of animated history did not age well? Oof. Dino Saucers definitely didn't age well. Filmation's Ghostbusters I still enjoy, not nearly as much as I did when I was 4. The Smurfs or the Snorks, that's just, no, they're out of contention altogether, because no, just, I refute. I did not watch the Smurfs when I was little either, so that they don't count. Cartoon that didn't age well. Honestly, I remember actually enjoying like Jace and the Wheeled Warriors when I was little, but beyond the opening theme music and the closing theme music, two very separate tracks, both great music, I did not enjoy Jace the way I used to. There were maybe a couple of episodes that are still watchable, and that's about it. Favorite toy line? So you're basically asking me to pick between G.I. Joe and Masters of the Universe. Shout out to the Thundercats LJN figures. Those were great figures, very well designed. I think I spent a lot more time building G.I. Joe War Games with the little like 3.5-inch something figures over at my grandmother's, but as far as the design on the figures, Masters of the Universe just might take it. And yes, I know these are the new ones. I know these are the new ones. I no longer have the vintage ones to show off. Masters of the Universe may have had the better figures, while G.I. Joe had the better vehicles. That could be. That's fair. That is fair. Next question. Favorite music video? The short list is You Might Think by the Cars, Beat It by Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal by said Michael Jackson, At the age of 4, I still thought that the video for She Drives Me Crazy was good. Yeah, that is one music video that has waned with age, trust me. Best music video, Money for Nothing by Dire Straits. Favorite music video, definitely. But Michael Jackson deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award for great music videos, and I'm not even talking about Thriller. There you have it. This has been a very, very retro edition of your very own Ask the Author Friday. If you enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe or leave a like. If you're interested in more content or interested in participating, feel free to hit the comments section down below and submit some questions for future weeks, and I'll try to get to those. Thanks. Thanks again for all the support. Oh hey, you're still here and I'm still here. What's this now? Another question. The best Scooby-Doo monster or villain? But that's another question for another time. See you later. This has been the Ask the Author Friday.